Hello there, Cancer. Welcome to Dragon Tail Tarot. My name is Ariel, and this is your journey to the Pisces full moon reading. We are building up to a very magical, mystical full moon in Pisces for this month of September, and that is going to occur on, funny enough, Friday the 13th, which in my opinion is always kind of a lucky day. But that's happening at 9:30 p.m. Pacific time and 12:33, which is right after midnight a.m. if you're on Eastern time. So just look at your time zone, because that will tell you when that full moon will be officially full in that sign of Pisces. Alright, so Cancer, this is not going to resonate with every single Cancer out there. This is a general reading. So if these messages do not resonate with you, feel free to just kick those by the side. If they do resonate with you though, then those are your messages. So just take it as it feels right for you. This will be addressing Cancer Sun, Moon, Venus sign, and Rising sign as well. And all Cancer cross-watchers are definitely welcome to hang out with us too. So while you're thinking about it, reach out, click that subscribe button, and join our little dragon family here. And also give it a like, or I always call it Dragon Claw up, because that will tell other people that this is a video they should check out. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into your reading. So astrologically, like I said, this is a very mystical, magical moon sign, but it's going to affect everybody just a little bit differently. So for you, Cancer, this is a very powerful full moon phase because it is in a fellow water sign, which you are, and that is going to activate your universal house of the ninth, which is the Sagittarius house. So what that does is that energy is placed in the area of travel, of expansion, good fortune, spiritual awareness, and enlightenment and seeking. So this feeling of teaching but also learning is included in that. So I think this is really super powerful. You were in it to win it. That's what I had come to my mind when I was looking at your chart for this full moon cycle. Is like you are in the winner's circle. You are really advancing and moving and, you know, progressing very strongly in your spiritual life with this full moon coming up. Don't be surprised if you're extra sensitive, because this is going to be a moon sign that's connected to Neptune. It's in the Neptune ruled sign of Pisces. So those deep, deep spiritual, mystical, emotional aspects are all brought to the surface. Don't be surprised if you and other people are just like nearly in tears or very emotional, and just give yourself a little break, you know, because of that. Just realize that everyone's a little bit more soft, a little more sensitive. Be gentle with yourself and with others. So let me go ahead. I'm going to be pulling from 2 lunar card decks as well as some tarot. And this is going to help us get a little bit more clarity on those lunar phases and what they mean for you personally. Dear angels, guardians, keepers of the light, helpers and healers, I ask for your assistance as we do the Pisces full moon reading for the Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising sign of Cancer. Please give them your protection as well as for my own energy, and help clear and accurate messages come through for their highest good. Thank you. Okay, Cancer, I wasn't joking. The first card out is the supermoon. Emotions are running high, so absolutely don't be surprised if your emotions are absolutely coming into the surface. The next card is don't let pride get in the way. So this is all about embracing the positive side of Leo energy and letting go of the negative, which is that more egotistical state. And then your own sign comes up in the next card, which is that Cancer full moon, which is a personal issue reaching resolution. So like I said, there's some really amazing culminations coming through. You are in the winner's seat. You are the one that's going to a really positive conclusion here. And it says, you know, the personal issue reaches resolution, but I think it's a very positive resolution. I don't think it's just, you know, something frivolous or something dissatisfactory. I think it's very, very positive. So let's pull some more from another lunar deck and see what comes up under those. Okay. Wow, so we have some really interesting energy here for you, Cancer. So first is coming up that Hunter Moon, and that's right underneath the emotions that are running high. I'm going to actually reach down and check my list. I have the list of what the meanings of all these moons are to keep them organized for myself. Yeah, so that Hunter's Moon is that October time. That's what comes after that Corn Moon. And so you may feel a lot of that emotion is going to be really strong, starting with this full moon in Pisces and radiating out, which is actually pretty normal for those effects to be felt until the next full moon in October. So these will be, your emotions are going to be pretty strong. That's what that's telling me. You will be very tuned in and turned on. That's a number 38 card. Adds up to an 11 master number. So you absolutely are becoming a spiritual leader over the course of this month. If there are things that you just haven't quite gotten pushed to the fullness yet, there's that abundance. There's all of that coming together. The next one under that creative Leo moon is the growth card, the waxing crescent. So this is on the increase. You're absolutely growing in creativity, positive energy, optimism, all that good stuff. And then the worm moon, this one's all about March. So this is the beginnings of springtime, when the worms, the earthworms, are usually most active, the birds are more active. So this is all about that beginning of spring that comes in March. Funny enough, when the sun comes back around in Pisces. So to me, you could look at this in a couple of timelines. You're definitely going to have more emotional highs and lows and sensitivities over this month. So from now until the next full moon next month, and then this is going to be a period of growth throughout. And then you really have yet another culmination of this cycle that comes in the springtime in March next year. So you're actually kind of going like sort of a 6-month cycle here, Cancer. So let's pull some tarot, and I'm going to do 6 cards for those 6 months to just see what your journey looks like a little bit deeper with this. And Cancer, the other thing that I want to point out always, because, you know, we're dealing with a full moon, we're dealing with that moon energy with this particular reading, and you, more than any other sign, are affected by this full moon because you are ruled by the moon. You are tuned in already so strongly to the moon's phases and cycles. So you're pretty special on all my full moon readings. You're absolutely coming through very strongly here. So to me, this journey, yes, you're absolutely overcoming some very difficult things with that Nine of Swords. You've really had some worries, some anxieties, some fears, but a lot of beautiful blessings are coming in. This is, to me, very Pisces energy. So that full moon is bringing a lot of blessings. Funny enough, you had that Leo moon card. Here's the strength card with that Leo energy coming up behind it, and that really brings a new beginning for you. And big decisions that you have to make. There's some huge clearing that comes through. So this is a start to a real journey for you that ends with you really cleaning house from top to bottom. It's not, again, there's a little bit like, interesting, Aries had a similar message, where it's all about sort of that clearing and cleaning from the inside out. This is not shallow, this is not surface level for you, Cancer. This is going deep, deep down to your soul's roots. But very positive. Oh yes, I mean, this to me is like you are clearing out so much of the conflicts and the arguing and the things that you don't like, and here's that deception, here's all that stuff that's been really driving you crazy. But then up on top of that Nine of Swords comes the Ten of Pentacles, which is super, super positive growth forward. The Ace of Cups also has the Page of Wands sitting on top of it, and the Strength card gets the Ace of Pentacles. So your strength is bringing forward not just spiritual blessings, but also a deeper maturity. You also have the Ace of Swords in this, and it's coming up across with that Queen of Pentacles. So this is all about you making those big decisions, and those decisions have to do with you saying, I'm going to be stable, I'm going to be solid, I'm not letting people continue to rock my world or mess with me or emotionally disturb or distract me from my purpose, because you're feeling your soul's purpose coming in super strong right now. You're resolving conflicts, you're resolving situations in your life, and this is a continuance that starts now and goes until next spring, Cancer. All right, so I'm pulling 2 animal spirit cards, one from the above and one from the below, to give that grounding and also that spiritual energy. Oh, this one I pulled 2 because I'm going to pull 2 because it felt like they were coming together. All right, so for the spiritual energy you're pulling in is the hummingbird. Be here now. And my little hummingbirds outside at the feeders are so active right now. They are getting ready to make their migration, because once the fall sets in, they're gone. They're going south. They seek the sweetness of life, and they're very present, very in the moment. The wolf is also coming up. Turn knowledge into wisdom. So this is saying, Cancer, you're taking the things that you already know, you already understand up here in the head, and you're bringing them down into your heart, into your spirit. And so, wow, there's the grounding side of this, the groundhog, grounding, very interesting, very connected to the earth, and it's time to let go. Groundhog is all about going with the seasons, and he's about the spring, right? Because Groundhog Day, that's associated with the Celtic holiday of Imbolc, which is all about the turning of spring. So this is very much you going towards a grounded energy, using your knowledge that you already have and turning it into action. And just 2 more major arcana cards. There's that Empress. So this is absolutely, you're embracing that higher side. There's that Devil. So you're letting go of anything that's been holding you back, anything that's kept you in bondage, Cancer. You're becoming more creative and more of a master of your emotions, and combining the head and the heart in a very powerful way through this full moon journey. So thank you so much for being with us. I'll see you all very soon. Be blessed.